Okay. Now, today we are going to prepare metallic mercury from this compound known as mercury oxide. Huh? Mercury oxide. What's the color of mercury oxide? What color is this?
Orange.
What color is this?
Orange.
Orange in color. Okay. So we put here orange in color. Can you see? Mercury is orange. Then we pour this. And we are going to heat this orange powder. Huh? Now in chemistry there are a lot of orange powders. So we're going to heat this and we are going to prevent a gas from coming out. And obviously if the mercury has this formula, which is HgO. Hg represents mercury, O represents what? Oxygen. So oxygen is going to come out from here. Okay? So we prevent the oxygen from coming out. And afterwards we want to test for oxygen. Hold it a little bit higher. Yeah, okay. And that height will be good. Yeah. So now we put this here. Only a bit higher, yeah. And then we heat this. And when we heat this, what does it do? What do we see? We see that higher, only higher. We see that the orange powder turns black. Huh? Orange powder turns black, right? Huh? Now we are doing what we call thermal decomposition. Thermal, what does thermal mean? Thermal means heat, right? This is the heat. Decomposition means it's going to split the mercury oxide into mercury and oxygen. So we should be able to test for oxygen. And then we should be able to get some metallic silver mercury afterwards. Then of course this now the black powder, which was turned from the orange powder, will disappear. Correct? You know, when you split up it disappears. So when you heat, if we heat all of this to disappear, you know what will happen? Mercury is beginning to show here. Can you see? I bring this nearer. Put it a little bit lower. Yeah, okay, higher. Can you see higher? Higher? Yeah. Can you see the mercury here? Yes or no? Mercury, yeah. Can you see the mercury there? And needless to say, that now the powder, the black powder, which was turned from the orange powder, becomes less. And of course, if we continue to heat this, then the mercury will become more and more on the cooler part of the test tube. This is the cooler part, okay? So now let's stop heating for a while and test for oxygen. How do we test for oxygen?
With a glowing spleen.
We take a glowing spleen. What is a glowing spleen? A glowing spleen is not this, right? Okay, this is called a burning or lighted spleen. Right? Alright, so now you are going to shake the flame out and dip inside the test tube. Okay? Alright, dip inside the test tube and see, it becomes brighter, right? Huh? It didn't burst into flame, but it becomes brighter. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Yeah. You know? Let's hold the oxygen in and bring this again. You know? You must hold it at a certain height. Okay, now it turns red again, right? And you see the powder turns back to red. The powder turns back to red, huh? Okay, let's put it lower at the flame. And put it lower. Yeah. And you see that again more mercury is on the cooler part of the test tube, right? Can you see on the cooler part of the test tube? Yes, this is the mercury. And then the black powder beginning to disappear, is it not? Alright, let's try to hit more black powder to disappear. The black powder disappear, black powder disappear. Yeah, okay. It disappear. We must prevent the mercury vapor from coming out, okay? Put it at this level. Put it at this level, yeah. I think we have got too much mercury oxide. Okay, let's try that again. Let's test for the oxygen gas which comes out, but it is colorless, right? The gas is colorless. Alright, have a lighted screen first. Okay, that's a lighted screen. Okay, now we have a glowing screen. So what do? We insert into the test tube. And whoa, it bursts into flame. Huh? It bursts into flame. Now, remember that oxygen is not flammable, but it supports combustion. Let's continue to heat. Okay, I'm going to stop. This one cannot stop. It's not iPhone. iPhone no good. You cannot stop the video halfway, but if you use an Android, you can stop. Never mind, let's heat until it disappears. That's going to be the way So you see it's becoming less, not the powder, because when thermally decomposed, it will decompose into two elements, mercury and oxygen. The formula for mercury is Hg. What is the formula for oxygen gas? O. No, but it's O. O1. O2. And you see now the mercury oxide has disappeared. Okay. mercury oxide disappeared. Now there should be a lot of oxygen. Now no more mercury oxide, okay? Wait, huh? Wait. Alright, I'm going to pull the have a lighter flame first. Okay. Okay. Now you put it in. And, oh, okay. Anyway, it didn't burst into flame, but it becomes brighter, right? Huh? It becomes brighter, and that is the test for oxygen. There you are. Yes. Okay, now we are going to take out the mercury. We are going to take out the mercury. How do you think we can take out? It's stuck on the, this one is stuck on the test tube. Wow, there's a very easy way of taking it out. What you do is we dig it like this and put the mercury together, and then it will be able to come out. Can you see the mercury?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah? Oh, that's a lot of mercury, right? Huh? That's a lot of mercury, okay. Can you see? That's a lot of mercury. Okay. The mercury is not very shiny now. It is not very shiny. We will make it very shiny. We got to clean the mercury. Hold on at this height. Hold on at this height, okay? Yeah. We're going to take some water and some tissue and clean the mercury. And take some water. Okay. The easiest way to clean this is to hold at that level, huh? Hold at that level, yeah, that level. And then we put all the mercury inside. Huh? Okay, enough. Put this there, put this there. And now we are going to clean the mercury. Let's see, huh? We clean the mercury. We use a tissue paper to clean the mercury. And see what happens? It's shiny, right? Can you see the mercury is shiny? Huh? After this, we will take it out. And right now, hold at this level, okay? I'm going to go behind the camera. Hold at that level. And now, we are going to take out the mercury drop. Okay, isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Huh? It's very shiny, right? And let's put it on the table. Wait, huh? Wait. Let's put it on the table. Can you see the mercury? Yeah. Can you see the mercury? Wait, let me clean it. The mercury droplets. Okay, this is a lot of mercury. Huh? This amount can make a thermometer, you know. Huh? This amount can make a thermometer. So can you see? Ah, very cute. Huh? This one not mercury. Okay, what I want you to do is to press on the big ball of mercury. Use your hand to press and see what happens. Press it hard. Oh, split into two. Press some more. Oh, okay. Can you see it's very shiny? Now try to put them together. Oh, can you see? It will begin to stick together. Yay. Very nice. Next time, when we have more mercury, you will find that you can see your face inside the mercury. Now a little bit difficult, more 10, you still can see, okay. There you are, we have produced mercury from mercury oxide. And this is mercury oxide. This is mercury oxide. Okay, mercury from mercury oxide, which is a red powder. And mercury has got such a interatomic force that they will go into a big globule. Yeah, nice fingernails you have. Okay, thank you.